Hello and welcome to this screencast. I'm going to talk about the various legacy content types, those that you were probably using in the old site. So first thing that you'd want to make sure is that you're logged in as a user with site administration privileges, and then navigate to the contribute section here and create content. And here down at the bottom you'll see that we have the old generic, landing page, and bio content types. The bio content type is used to create biographies for the executive board members here. So each of these has an associated bio. Going back to the contribute section and the create content section, the landing page is still exactly as it was. It's a landing page content type. And one thing to note with the generic content type is I have added a new graduate student committee member type under generic. And so now this is what was used to add grad student committee members. So each of these is a generic content type, but with the graduate student committee member type selected here. And everything else should operate pretty much, I suppose, as it has for you in the past with regard to these legacy content types: bio, landing page, and generic, with the exception that the generic is now it's also been extended to include the graduate student committee member. You can still come in here to create a new abstract, to create book and report summaries, and any of the other things, thesis and dissertation summaries, that you've been used to creating in the past. If there's something that you're expecting to see that is not showing up on this contribute page, any other legacy content types may be found by going into Content Management in the Drupal administration menu here, which you should have if you have site administration privileges. And underneath, Create Content, and then there's a full listing of all of these different content types, probably including every type that you might have used in the past if they're not showing up here. I guess one other thing to just point out here is you'll see this professional activities content type. Now, this is something that was added in order to augment the user profile. It's a content type that, if you like, is kind of attached to each user profile. So it's automatically generated whenever anybody logs in, or registers and creates a new account. If I were to go to my account here, or the Thenier admin's account, and the edit section, what you would see is this professional activities, and this is where we've created space to add as many links to professional projects as the site visitor would like to display in their profile. So that's what professional activities is. It's nothing you would ever want to create separately. It's something that's automatically created every time a new user account is created. Just thought I would point that out to avoid confusion. But other than that, everything else, all the old content types are here. I mean, I've tried to isolate what I think will be the only ones that you will be using now. In terms of these legacy content types, I think it will be just these three. But if you have any questions or concerns, you can always email me, juliet@openessent.com, and I will get back to you to answer any further questions along those lines. Thanks for listening.